The 6 o'clock news starts right now.
Tonight, we start with a fight in Bandera over the construction of a solar farm.
Earlier this month, a judge ruled the project cannot move forward without a certain plans in place to prevent the thousands of solar panels from causing damage to surrounding property.
Now, KSAT Investigates Lee Waldman went back out to Bandera, where our drone work caught work happening despite a court order explicitly halting construction.
Day one, we had trespassing, we had property damage, and now we're building a secondary road against a court order, in my opinion. So we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Despite this temporary injunction explicitly preventing Pine Gate Renewables from preparing land for its proposed solar project, our KSAT drone caught movement on the property.
There's a road being built this morning.
Pine Gate Renewables spokesperson Kristen McKenzie sent this statement that read in part, pre-construction work has begun on the project in compliance with the court order. This work includes staging equipment and surveying for the installation of silt fencing. The road grading and associated timbering activity that has been reported is unrelated to the Rio Lago solar project. Andrew Boger, one of the plaintiffs listed on the court records, has property near what will be the Rio Lago solar project. Last month, he, the other landowners, and their lawyers met in front of Judge Pat McGuire to argue why the project would cause harm to their properties.
I think a solid set of engineering plans just presented to the agencies would have made this all go away.
Meanwhile, the solar company explained that wouldn't be the case. The day the temporary injunction was signed by the judge, neighbor Sandra Nevels recorded this video of the company bringing heavy machinery onto the property.
I felt like they weren't, abiding by the law. So what makes me think that they're going to do it right?
The sheriff's office was called out. A report for trespassing was filed by the owner of the gate and the road being used. Pine Gate had a response for that as well. The company has not accessed public or private land without permission. The use of the road was done with the easement holder's approval.
Equipment costs money, and to have it just sitting there, it was crazy.
As we were leaving after catching machinery on the move, the Bandera County Sheriff's Office was called out because people on the Pine Gate property were upset about our drone flying.
Good job, everybody.
We stopped by the Bandera County Engineer Permit and Inspections Department. They confirmed a development permit was issued to the company. County Engineer Dieter Warner didn't want to go on camera, but gave us a copy of what the permit application looks like. He says if the company meets the permitting requirements, not much can be done on his end to stop the issuance. However, state and federal requirements would need to be followed in the building process.
I'm worried for our community that they're just going to walk over us.
I believe now that this is becoming a much larger issue than just a solar field in Bandera. I think it's becoming a county issue for the counties of Texas.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Lee Waldman.
The lawyer representing the landowners filed a motion for Pine Gate Renewables and its attorneys to be held in contempt of court for failure to comply with the temporary injunction. They are asking a judge to call for an emergency hearing in March. We have asked for a sit-down interview with someone from Pine Gate Renewables. Those requests have been ignored.
70 years in prison. That is the sentencing for a man convicted of shooting a Balcones Heights sergeant back in February of 2021. At the time, Sergeant Joey Sepulveda was checking out an apartment complex where police say that Wilfredo Montemayor and his brother were burglarizing vehicles. Montemayor shot Sepulveda in the neck. Now, the officer survived. Meantime, Montemayor's brother, Sigifredo, is also facing an attempted capital murder of a police officer charge, and it's unclear when his trial is going to start.
He was riding in the car with his mother, and tonight San Antonio police are trying to find out who shot that 15-year-old last night. Happened at Haven at Westover Hills on Military Drive near Highway 151 about 10 o'clock. Investigators say the teen and his mother were driving through the gate when someone fired shots into their vehicle. SAPD not sure whether it was intentional. They say the mother drove to a nearby parking lot and called for help. The last update from police was that the 15-year-old who was shot in the head was in critical condition, being treated at a local hospital. Investigators are looking for as many as 5 people in connection to this.
In other news now, Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez is asking a judge to quash a subpoena that would require him to turn over all communications between his office and the Austin-based criminal justice reform group known as the Wren Collective.
This specifically relates to the case of former San Antonio police officer James Brennan, who shot Eric Cantu in 2021 while he was in a McDonald's parking lot. Back to that subpoena. It was issued days after KSAT began reporting on the DA's relationship with the Wren Collective. We obtained texts through an open records request that show both sides discussing numerous cases and issues, including former Officer Brennan's, who's charged with aggravated assault. Today, KSAT 12 received a copy of the DA's motion in which the DA says Brennan's legal team is using this as a, quote, fishing expedition and to generate unwanted media attention. Brennan's team is seeking a change of venue for his trial. The DA's motion also says that if the judge doesn't quash the subpoena, they'd allow Brennan's lawyers to see the records in private. The next hearing in this case is set for March 7th.
All right, now here taking a live look outside. This is 410 at Blanco Road where, oh boy, yeah, it's just a little slow there considering it's 6:04. So cars are just taking their time. But, you know, it's Friday, 6:04, rush hour. Not too bad.
A lot of people want to get home, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. So let's talk about drivers on the northwest side. They say that an intersection there is deadly. They say that more needs to be done at Grissom and Old Grissom Road to keep people there safe. As our Daniela Ibarra explains, it's exactly why one nonprofit is taking a closer look at possible solutions.
Driving near Grissom and Old Grissom Road can be nerve-wracking. Lorenzo Gonzalez says making a left turn here feels dangerous.
It almost seems like it's a guillotine. You know, you can get hit by either side if you're not careful.
The intersection is no stranger to accidents, some deadly. Yamini Karandikar says drivers shouldn't take all the blame.
Yes, people are speeding, but what other factors are involved? And like shifting the focus from blaming drivers, blaming people, and thinking about it more holistically.
This stop sign is really the only thing that's making drivers stop at this intersection. There's no traffic light here, and Yamini, she says she'd like to see improvements that would be a lot quicker.
There's clearly a problem here. And so I really implore the city and our public works department to think about short-term and long-term solutions.
It's why she asked nonprofit Strong Towns to analyze this May 2023 crash.
I think it was very fortunate that no one was severely injured or killed during this crash.
The design of the roadway really encourages people to speed.
During a webinar, they spoke about solutions that could save lives.
The reality is that crashes are caused by multiple factors, not just driver error.
Joey Pollock, the executive director of Activate SA, says some solutions are simple and low cost.
Low cost elements too we can install, whether it's, again, maybe rumble strips or repainting the street.
What do you think could be some solutions to that intersection?
Just add 2 more stop signs, let everybody have a chance to turn and go.
Until there's a fix, Lorenzo says he'll continue taking a different route.
Even though it might take another 2 to 3 minutes off the time going through that route, it's just safer just to avoid it all over.
Daniela Ibarra, KSAT 12 News.
So the city says that it analyzed traffic at that intersection last year and it plans to install a traffic signal this summer.
Glad they're doing something out there. All right, live cam right now, 74 degrees out there. A lot of people are starting their weekend.
Yeah.
And boy, is this a great way to start it.
It's hard to just stay inside on days
I know.
like today. We need the convertible roof here at KSAT on days like today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be installed any day now.
We're working on it. It's on the list.
Yeah.
High temperatures today. 70s to right near 80. 82 Del Rio, 80 Hondo, 77 in San Antonio, and even New Braunfels. Kerrville, a high temperature of 72. Keep in mind the average high is 69, so we were well above that. We have some of these thin clouds moving in. That could give some of us a nice sunset this evening, so have your phones ready to go. 74 at the moment. Beautiful evening. Clear, comfortable, 60 by 10 p.m. We'll talk about the weekend and our next cold front in a bit.
You know, maybe Adam's forecast is inspiring you to get out there, explore, or travel. Well, now you have more places to go through the San Antonio International Airport.
Yeah, the airport offers more than 40 nonstop destinations, and city leaders want to add even more routes. Our Tiffany Huertas looks into the importance of air connectivity and what passengers would like to see more of.
I'm going to visit some family.
Jesse Lopez is traveling from San Antonio to Guadalajara, Mexico. As a frequent flyer, he wants to see more nonstop destinations.
More direct flights to any destination, really.
San Antonio International Airport offers more than 40 nonstop destinations, with the first nonstop flight to Europe starting in May.
There's a lot of opportunities.
Tim O'Crongley, Deputy Aviation Director for the City of San Antonio, explains what this new flight to Frankfurt means for our community.
The economic benefit that you get from it, it's not only the direct benefit from the flight, but it's who will come here, what will be invested in the future, what will we take, to Europe. It's really a launching point for additional economic development for San Antonio and the region.
O'Crongley says air connectivity is important for a community.
The airport is a very large economic generator, and with today's mobile society, the way airports move people and traffic and goods, it's really a life hub of a community.
What type of infrastructure are companies looking for at an airport?
They want to make sure we have good connectivity, routes and that kind of opportunities, but also other infrastructure. Terminals represent the community, so they're the first thing you see when you arrive and last thing you see when you leave.
The airport was recently awarded $30 million in grants from the Federal Aviation Administration for upgrades to Terminal A and for a new terminal that opens in 2028.
This is the site of our future new terminal.
O'Crongley says the new terminal will be added here, a 17-gate facility, approximately 850,000 square feet.
More opportunity for new airlines, existing airlines to expand. We'll have concession programs. They'll offer local jobs.
Last year, about 10.7 million passengers passed through San Antonio International Airport. And with this new project, they hope to exceed those numbers in the future.
So we broke passenger records, and we look forward to continuing that trend. And that's why we're preparing the airport for the future based on those forecast demands and being able to serve our citizens.
Tiffany Huertas, KSAT 12 News.
It's made history before. It's doing it again. The Travis letter returning to the Alamo City. Today marks the start of the 12-day siege of the Alamo and the 188th commemoration. The letter was penned by Colonel William Barrett Travis during the Battle of the Alamo in 1836. It's his initial call for help defending the Alamo with the famous line that Travis wrote about being determined to fight, quote, victory or death, end quote.
You can see a piece of history that is not available for viewing most of the time. So it's a special document that is probably the most important document written in Texas. And it's a very emotional one, and I do hope that people come to see it.
Did you know the DPS troopers escorted this letter to the Alamo? Really? When it arrived this last time? Yeah, the Travis letter will be at the Alamo until March 24th. Then it goes back to the Texas Archives in Austin. I'm assuming DPS troopers will escort it back there. You can get tickets at alamo.org.
Nice bit of history for us, yeah. Coming up, we know this. Technology has taken over so much of our lives. Think about communication, security, but we know sometimes things don't go as planned. Still ahead at 6, we're going to show you a glitch in a home camera system and what you should check if you have any installed where you live.
I'll tell you about a recall alert from Volkswagen. The automaker is recalling more than 26,000 cars because of a fire risk. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says a pump inside the vehicles can leak fuel that can ignite if the gas comes into contact with a spark. No fires have been reported so far, but if you drive a Volkswagen Golf, Jetta, or Audi A3 from 2015 to 2020, you're going to get contacted starting in April to get a fix for free.
That story right there shows us that technology isn't always reliable. And here's yet another example. Take home security cameras. The company Wise says that last week, a glitch impacted thousands of its customers. And the problem here was with the app. It showed people video and images inside other customers' homes. Not good. The company says that this affected some 13,000 customers. Security experts say that privacy is ultimately the price that we pay in order to be connected to the internet.
Now, there are things we can all do to minimize the risk of exposure, like checking the camera company's track record, only installing cameras in living rooms, hallways, and near doors, and using cameras with privacy shutters. Wise says it has added a new layer of verification, and it did contact users who were impacted.
Yikes. All right, so now 6:16. There's so much going on this weekend, and we're excited to talk to you about that in our 6:30 hour. But first, we want you to look at the forecast because it's looking good.
Get outside.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I'm thinking all those oak leaves that have been falling over the past few weeks. Time to pick them up, unfortunately. but it needs to be done. At least it's a good weekend to do it. I wish we could drum up some rain, but unfortunately, we can't make the rain. So if we can, let's at least enjoy this kind of weather while we have it. Now, rain chances do come back into the picture next week, but don't get excited. We're talking a 10% chance on Wednesday, 20% chance next Thursday with a cold front and some upper level energy that's headed our way. High clouds are moving in right now. Could make for a pretty good sunset. So have your cameras ready and KSAT Connect. Upload them on KSAT Connect through the Weather Authority app if you get some good photos. That's from the cloud cover streaming in from the Pacific, and that's coming around the Big Blue H that's centered in Mexico with its clockwise circulation. It's steering some of those high clouds overhead off the Pacific. And this has been the main driving force for several days now and will continue to be up until we get into the middle of next week. Our next feature we're watching is this upper level low, this counterclockwise swirl just west of California. That's going to stay parked out in the Pacific for a few more days until this energy drops in from Canada. That's going to open it up and kind of nudge this along and get it moving eastward. We'll first have a cold front on Wednesday, and then this is going to throw a little bit of energy our way on Thursday. Upper level energy, a little bit of support. We don't have all the ingredients for a lot of rain. That's the way it looks right now, just those isolated showers possible. As for the overall precipitation total the next 7 days, notice we could get a little glancing blower around here and especially east of I-35, but most of the activity is going to be east of the Mississippi River in the eastern third of the U.S. I mentioned those clouds, those high clouds moving in. You can see them nicely here from our city cam. 56 this morning, 77 for the high temperature. Notice that record of 97 set back in 1996. And look at our high temperature trend. We'll be well into the 70s, even near 80 this weekend. Lower 80s early next week. Monday, Tuesday, 83 degrees for the high temperature. So a little taste of spring with some humidity back in the air. But then our next cold front hits, and this cold front's going to be more noticeable than the front that moved through yesterday. We have slightly lower temperatures today, but this one's going to be more noticeable next week. We'll go from 75 on Wednesday down to 60 for the high temperature on Thursday and Friday, just in the mid 60s. You look at our readings right now, 60s in North Texas. Around here, we mostly have 70s to right near 80, 76 Hondo, 74 officially at the airport along the Rio Grande right near 80. Tomorrow morning, we start the day in the upper 40s. 46 in Rio Medina, but 48 Helotes, 48 New Braunfels, 48 around San Antonio. By noon, we're already at 72. So a comfortably cool morning, maybe a light jacket or sweatshirt, but you won't need it for long. 72 at noon, then 77 the high temperature. Nothing but sunshine and still low humidity. Well into the 70s tomorrow, even flirting with 80 degrees, especially as we get into Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, pretty similar, just great weather for outdoor activities. 52 Sunday morning and 79 in the afternoon. A bit more of a breeze out of the southeast on Sunday. That's going to increase our mugginess a bit. So this weekend, right now, dew points 30s to near 40. But by Monday, Tuesday, you'll feel a hint of that humidity back in the air until that next cold front sweeps it away and gets rid of it. And notice with that cold front, just those slight rain chances at 20% Thursday and a gustier wind on Wednesday behind that front.
Okay, thank you, Adam.
All right, so instead of giving their overall record, can we just say the Spurs are 0-1 in the second half?
And the second half of the road trip.
Yeah, that sounds better.
And I'll tell you what, I really feel last night's game, even though it resulted in a loss, is one of the best games they played in recent memory. There were 10 ties and 10 lead changes against the Kings, and the Spurs really played some good basketball until the very end. So what's the goal with 26 games left in the regular season? And the Trinity women's basketball team dealing with an unfamiliar pressure coming up.
I would hope we win a national championship. That's the end goal. But I am looking to four-peat this year. Would be the fourth conference tournament that we win. That would be like a pretty good cap.
Yeah, Trinity senior guard Maggie Robbins is all about a four-peat, which would be darn cool in big board sports. All right, close but no cigar for the San Antonio Spurs, who nearly overcame an 11-point hole in Sacramento last night. Kings center Domantas Sabonis had his league-leading 19 triple-double with 22 points, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds to go with this sick jam over Zach Collins. And it really was sick because he almost missed the game with an illness, and he was listed as a game-time decision. Devin Vassell led all with 32 points and put the Spurs up 120-116 with 2:12 left in the game. But the Spurs fall 127-122. The loss is just another step in the process for the Spurs.
You know, our progression should never stop. You know, we're looking long run, long term, and we're trying to build with our young group. You know, trying to build something with everyone, and it is, you know, there's no time to lose. So it's every game matters, and we can feel it. The energy is always high at every game.
Our goal is obviously to get better. Get some wins. That's the main thing. That's been the main thing since we started the season. Obviously, we haven't been great at that. So just trying to change this thing around, turn this thing around these last 26 games now.
Spurs will play at the Lakers tonight at 9:30. Head coach Cameron Hill and the Trinity women's basketball team have maintained elite status over the last decade in Division II. This weekend, the Tigers begin their hunt for a historic 4 consecutive Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference championships, although you can't compare this year's squad to years past. KSAT 12 Sports' Mary Rominger has more.
I don't think you can really compare the two. I think it's just a completely new team, completely new system.
The Trinity women's basketball program was forced into big personnel changes.
I think it's a pretty rare thing when you make wholesale changes right in the middle of the season and basically kind of start over.
The Tigers had already graduated most of its core from last season, but they'd take another hit after injuries and other external factors. The result was a stretch of 4 losses in 6 games.
Definitely the winter break was like kind of a slap in the face that we have to make the most of this because nothing's going to be handed to us at this point.
Mid-season, Trinity's focus was on finding its identity and changing the system to fit the roster. Head coach Cameron Hill says that process was possible because of his 2 experienced leaders, junior Josie Napoli and senior Maggie Robbins.
I don't know that it happens without them.
Trinity now more than ever feels deserving of postseason success. Right now, the 1-seeded Tigers await their second-round opponent in the SCAC tournament to try and bring home another piece of hardware. But because of those midseason losses, they'll need to win the conference tournament for a national tournament bid, adding an unfamiliar pressure.
When you're used to having an insurance policy, you feel a little bit more comfortable. But there's also that back against the wall mentality where you know you have to fight your way into this.
At Trinity University, Mary Rominger, KSAT 12 Sports.
Thank you, Mary. And I tell you what, Coach Hill certainly knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. You and I talked about it. You know,
Yeah.
he's had huge success at Trinity.
Certainly has.
All right. Thanks, Larry. I know you like Puro picks.
I do.
Yeah, well.
Well, stick around, my friend.
I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Our friend Stephanie's in the house.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that coming up in the next half hour.
Good evening and welcome to KSAT's monthly neighborhood newscast, where we take our show on the road to learn more about the community that we all call home. Tonight's episode of Know My Neighborhood brings us to Shearer Hills Ridgeview.
This is kind of like the Mad Men neighborhood.
It's total Mad Men neighborhood.
In 2017, parts of this neighborhood were hit hard by a tornado.
This is wood from an oak tree on Linda Drive, Miss Elizondo's house in her backyard.
That's the thing I love about Know My Neighborhoods. We get to meet people like Irene and Tony and Aida and Greg.
What do you want people to know about your neighborhood?
I don't know. There's a beautiful place to live. There's some history here. There's actually a community that's growing.
I found him, everybody. Steve on skates, and also a very special guest who was out on the rink, Mike, the one and only Mike from KSAT, joining us here in Shearer Hills, Ridgeview.
All right, that was a glimpse of what we covered last night in our latest episode of Know My Neighborhood, Shearer Hills, Ridgeview. As you just saw, we were live at the Rollercade, which has been there since 1959.
And one of the reasons why we want you to watch the entire show is because this one right here put on some skates, did his thing.
But not like Caskey.
No,
I was like,
he's going to do a triple axel.
Yeah.
He's going to be doing something.
Yeah, you know, another big part of yesterday's episode, aside from Adam's roller skating, we talked about the historic tornado that hit Linda Drive in 2017. Adam, we remember it well.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's hard to believe it's now 7 years, because I remember it so vividly, showing up onto the scene that night of the tornado. There's videos from the next day after the sun came up, and that's when you really start to notice the little things that these tornadoes do. First of all, one house on the street will have the roof completely ripped off, and the tree snapped. The house across the street didn't even get touched. That's how tornadoes work, and it's unique. But also the little things like insulation that was just pressed up against vehicles, and all one side of vehicles down the street. So you see the insulation from the roof, then it was carried down and pressed against vehicles, and of course the big canopy of trees that was down was another very noticeable aspect of this, just the rubble everywhere. And obviously we lost, parts of homes, but luckily we didn't lose any people. But there you go. Look how stripped that street is. This is an old neighborhood with big, 100-plus-year-old oak trees that then just got wiped away. Now, of course, they'll gradually regrow, and thankfully I was able to make a thermometer out of one of those oak trees and give it to some very deserving folks that actually live on Linda Drive. And they last night gave their recount of the night the tornado hit and how terrifying it was, more than anything, just how loud and terrifying, and then going outside to see what happened. But at least we got a little something positive, the rubble to relic. When something bad happens, we try to make a good out of it.
Absolutely. And I love this series because I love meeting so many different people that are out and about. And if you wanted the spirit of Sheer Hills Ridgeview, I think Adam got it there with those two people that live on Linda Drive. But there's also a lady who was talking about the flooding problems that they have there, the drainage problems they have there. And so whenever it rains hard, she stands out in her front yard and directs people how to get out and not get, in trouble with some of the rainy areas. It's amazing.
This is why I love Know My Neighborhood.
Yeah, me too. All right, we're already working on our next neighborhood in March. We're going to head to Northern Hills and Valencia. It's on the northeast side, an area of town we haven't covered just yet. It's by Nacogdoches and Thousand Oaks, to give you an idea, and we are excited to see what we uncover there.
Obviously, so these guys had a really good time last night. If you missed last night's episode, we want you to get your phone handy. We'll give you a second. You see that QR code on your screen? Yeah, scan it. It's going to take you to the Know My Neighborhood section of our website, KSAT.com, where we already have a few episodes, right?
Yeah, we've gone to Westwood Square, Alamo Ranch, Dignity Hill, Harlandale McCollum, Sheer Hills Ridgeview, and we have learned so much about each and every one of these places. Again, you can watch all of our past episodes by scanning this QR code on your screen or heading to KSAT.com. You can also watch on KSAT Plus, available any way you stream. All right, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, Stephanie Guerra is here with Borough Picks. Hi, Stephanie. It's after the break.
All right, are you ready?
It's Friday.
Yeah.
You can almost taste the weekend.
Smell it, yeah. If you listen to Adam, the forecast is great. You're going to want to get out, and luckily there is plenty to do. Joining us live now to talk about upcoming events this weekend is Stephanie Guerra with Borough Picks.
I'm glad to be back.
We are so happy to have you.
I'm sad I missed the roller skating party.
Yeah, I know.
It was lots of fun.
You should have been there.
Yeah, and you can go. The good thing about the roller skate is you can go skating every day.
Every day.
This is true.
Exactly. All right, we want to talk about winter vibes.
Yes.
Because it's still winter, technically.
According to somebody
calendar,
behind me, we may have a cool night tonight and a beautiful weekend, right?
There you go.
So I think it'll make for beautiful weather for this outdoor music festival tomorrow happening at St. Paul Square, which is formerly known as Sunset Station, over by the Alamo Dome on Commerce Street. Winter Vibes Fest is a new festival put on by the Mahoney Bar Group. So Steve Mahoney owns Francis Bogside and a couple of other bars that are at that square. And they've invited over 30 bands to perform out in the courtyards, out in the street. There are all kinds of amazing local bands that will be playing from
Buttercup, Eddie and the Valiants,
yes,
Lonely Horse, much more.
Some of our favorite local bands are all playing all night tomorrow night from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. I think I saw on their social media, if you check out Winter Vibes Festival or Francis Bogside, they're doing half-off tickets tonight.
By the way,
special for tomorrow.
Did you know the lead singer of Buttercup was actually in our Know My Neighborhood episode? He was the vice president of the Neighborhood Association for Ridgeview, Sheer Hills.
He is.
See, we're just bringing it all together.
I love the guys from Buttercup. Eric is awesome. And they're all very talented artists, teachers. They're very great guys. So there's a lot of bands tomorrow, and that's a really great place if you want to check out live music, what's going on in San Antonio. First year festival, so support them.
Yeah. All right. Black History Month art
Still
market.
continues.
Yeah.
Still
absolutely.
continues, and there's a lot more to celebrate. And we have the art market by the San Antonio African American Community Archive and Museum.
Yes, so the museum is still in La Villita right now.
Okay.
They are working on a brand new building
Right.
at the Crest Building downtown on Houston Street, but they have had their home in La Villita, so them and La Villita tomorrow are putting on a Black History Month art market. It's also, again, beautiful weather outdoors. You get to see all the new changes at La Villita from 10 to 6, and it's free. And obviously, you know, we're still in February for another week. There's a lot of events going on for Black History Month that you can support all over the city. I think this is a really great one and a great way to meet a lot of people through the commission.
Absolutely. Love it. All right. Tejanas in media, enchiladas.
Chifladas.
What are chifladas?
Chifladas are me.
Okay.
Chifladas is a cocktail bar in the West Side.
Okay.
But the name itself is actually like women or girls who are
I thought it was
like,
a misspelling.
oh, you know, they act a little. Oh man, I don't even know the English word for chifladas. But like this, you know, like we act kind of giddy.
Our
and
producer said spoiled silly.
We get away with things sometimes.
Okay.
With chiflada.
All right. Got it.
So Tejanas in Media and Chiflada's Cocktail Bar are having a Sweetheart Sunday Fun Day, and it's actually a women in business and media networking event. There's going to be an awesome panel with 6 women, and I happen to be one of them.
Love
that is
it.
Oh, that's
speaking.
great.
And we are all going to be telling our stories in entrepreneurship and working as business owners and the struggles and joys that we faced. It is a pay by donation, so whatever you can bring, bring your family. It's open to everyone because it's during the day, even though it's at a cocktail bar. It's another really great neighborhood in the West Side that could be on Know Your Neighborhood in the future.
All right. I love it.
But it's a fun event. It's from 1 to 4. In addition to the panel, they will have music. They'll have food. They have a scavenger hunt, so you can actually get motivated to meet new people at the event. And it's just going to be a really fun way to connect and meet with people. And we're still in Love Month, and it's leading up to Women's History Month next month and International Women's Day. Also.
That's right. And Harvard University did a study and said that women who go to these networking events are like 3 times more likely to get a promotion within 1 year of going to them. I mean, pretty cool stuff.
I'll have to promote myself. But
Yes. Now I know you're a chiflada, so I've got all that down.
Stephanie is throwing some hints out.
Yeah, come we go.
But
All
yes,
right,
it's a great way to know that you're not alone in business, whether you do work for somebody, whether you're an entrepreneur. I have benefited so much from mentors and just people helping me out. And it's a great way still in San Antonio to connect with people in person, right?
Community, yes.
You have to have community.
Yes.
So I love that you all are going out into neighborhoods because that is the way we stick together.
Absolutely, and we learn about each other.
Yes.
Stephanie
Thank you
Guerra.
for letting me talk about that one. It's a really special one.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Stephanie Guerra with Food Picks. Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Maybe that's just apophenia. There's never nothing between us.
All right, another thing to check out right now, KSAT's new series, Essay Vibes. It's all about San Antonio's music scene. It's a project put together by 2 of KSAT's talented staff, Valerie Gomez and Jeff Saldana.
Yeah, you were just listening to San Antonio musician Michael Carrillo, also known as Mikey Vibe. You can see him and the other upcoming artists at local music venues like the Lonesome Rose, High Tones, and also The Mix.
A lot of vibes going on. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to wait for the show, though. You can start listening right now. Just scan this QR code on your screen. It'll take you straight to Mikey's episode. The series is called Essay Vibes. We hope you'll check it out.
All right, and now we're going to take a live look outside because we want to show you again more of this beautiful weekend that we have going. 73 degrees. Look at that beautiful sky. But we also want you to stick around because we'll be right back. A few minutes ago, we were previewing what's going to be happening this weekend. There are so many exciting things, but we have to think ahead, way ahead, like April ahead.
April 8th should be in your calendar.
It's on my calendar.
Yes, it is. I know. We're going to all be out live. We're going to be covering this wonderful celestial event. 45 days away from the total solar eclipse. Here's a little eclipse fact for you. The moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but 400 times closer to Earth. That's why it's going to block the sun and cast its shadow upon the Earth. That's April 8th. We're going to be in totality around 1:30 p.m. Not in the entire viewing area. Totality is going to be north and northwest San Antonio on into the hill country. We have much more information on KSAT.com, and we'll bring you more, of course, as on air and online as we get closer to the big event. Let's talk about afternoon temperatures. This weekend, beautiful, low humidity. We'll be well into the 70s, flirting with 80. Monday, Tuesday, lower 80s. Then we'll see the temperatures fall off next week. A noticeable cold front's going to hit on Wednesday. So we'll go from 83 Tuesday to 75 Wednesday. And then Thursday next week, only 60 degrees for the high temperature. So a sweatshirt or light jacket for the entire day next Thursday. Just something to keep in the back of your mind. We're not done with cool temperatures yet. And on average, our last freeze is the end of February. And we've seen them as late as April 3rd. We're not expecting a freeze here with this next cold front, but there will be a noticeable chill in the air at times. Temps now across the state, 60s up north, 70s elsewhere. Laredo at 80 degrees. 75 Port SA, New Braunfels at 73. Kerrville now down to 67. As the sun is setting, these temperatures are falling off quickly because of ideal radiational cooling. Clear sky, calming wind, and very dry air. That means mid to upper 40s tomorrow morning. 44 Bandera, Pipe Creek, 48 Helotes, 48 Converse, about 48 around all of San Antonio. And then by tomorrow afternoon, we climb well into the 70s. 77 on the north side, 78 on the south side of town, and really not a big temperature difference across our area. Very similar readings. Sunday's going to be pretty much the same, about 52 in the morning, and then 79 the high, just a few degrees warmer, but you're not really going to feel the difference. Southeasterly wind at 10 to 15. That's going to help set the stage for increasing humidity and mugginess back in the air by Monday. Right now, anything but muggy. We have this dry air which cools off quickly at night and heats up and warms up efficiently during the day. So that big temperature spread from the cool morning to the warmer afternoon. However, as that wind shifts, notice we go Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. The wind's coming off the Gulf of Mexico. Those dew points slowly rise, especially Sunday night. And by Monday, we've got dewies back in the low to mid 60s, so we'll feel that bit of humidity in the air. Now, it takes humidity to make rain. Unfortunately, our rain chances are pretty slim. Quiet across most of the nation, the exception the East Coast. Upper level high over Mexico still influencing our weather. Our next feature is this upper level low, this disturbance that's counterclockwise circulation that's pinwheeling there just west of California. And it's going to stay parked in the same spot for several more days until this next system comes in from Canada and gives it a little bit of a nudge and helps it move eastward. We'll have the cold front on Wednesday and then upper level energy moving in from that on Thursday. But unfortunately, just gives us a 20% chance of rain on Thursday as it stands now. Also, the wind's going to pick up a bit Wednesday because of that front.
Okay. Thank you very much, Adam.
The Devil Wears Prada, part of our buzz coming up. To the buzz, and before we get to Prada, we're going to talk about Nada. If you went without cell service yesterday, you're definitely not alone. AT&T in the buzz today because of that technical glitch.
Yeah, so today the company is saying that despite speculation from people around the country, the issue was technical, not a hack. AT&T says the issue was actually a coding error.
Yeah, the carrier, one of the largest in the U.S. with more than 240 million subscribers. The outage started around 3 in the morning yesterday. At its highest, it was 73,000 outages that's reported. Lawmakers and federal agencies are looking into it.
And this issue has brought about a lot of conversations about landlines. Remember those? Yeah, and how sometimes you just got to go back to the basics in the digital age. You're like, no, I still like my cell phone.
Yeah.
All right, so here's something that's a little bit hard to believe. It's almost 20 years since this movie, since The Devil Wears Prada came out. And tomorrow, Emily Blunt, Anne Hathaway, and Meryl Streep, they're going to reunite on stage, but it's not for a remake.
Yeah, they're going to be presenting an award at the 30th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards, or the SAG Awards, as many people know it. The Devil Wears Prada premiered 18 years ago in 2006. You can watch the trio get back together tomorrow when the SAG Awards stream live on Netflix.
So here's the interesting thing. It didn't get a SAG award when the movie came out. Just saying, and they're going to be presenting this award there. That's all. We'll be right back. We went over a lot in this last hour, and there's a lot going on this weekend. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the Night Beat.
See you at 10.